Today we're taking a look at how to find a new node to live in, or if you were a savvy investor like the rest of us in Upland, then, well, a new node to invest in. There's a few really cool tools we can use to help us find a new node, but first, what is a node? A node in Upland refers not to a blockchain node, but instead a community of players living within a specific neighborhood that have built up this node. It's a community within a neighborhood. I don't know how else to explain it. Some really well built up nodes off the top of my head are Howard's Beach in Queens and Portage Park in Chicago. These two both have well over 100 players each that have set their home addresses here, and they also have a plethora of shops and other activities like racetrack. Both of these are now collections. They weren't previously, but because of the amount of home addresses set here and the amount of shops and activities going on, they get a lot of neighborhood rating points, which increases their value to collection standards, which basically just gives players a higher yield for holding these properties. It's pretty neat. How do you become part of one of these nodes? Well, you obviously want to find it before the prices skyrocket well past 200 users. Funny enough, I actually held 70 Howard's Beach well before they even established themselves there. I sold them all for about like 20 bucks a piece. Anyways, yeah, which tools can we use to find some new nodes to live in? So this amazing tool created by a player called City Pigeon, I'll link it down below. I think it's called myupland.info. I don't know, I just have it bookmarked. You can go to this side called data up here, and under data is residents. There's a whole bunch of stuff to play around with here. This is one of the best tools made for Upland, honestly. Some of it's paid, some of it's free. But yeah, residents here, we can see that, Portage Park is #1 with 209 unique people living there that have set their home addresses, they've built a structure, and they're living there. So Paradise in Vegas, 207. Wow, I was really surprised by that. Los Angeles is Venice. Crazy, it's 157. Oh, Howard's Beach, only 147. Okay, it's limited by the amount of properties in it, of course. Howard's Beach is smaller, I believe, than all three of these, and you can see all sorts of neighborhoods on the rise. So if we go like 5 pages, 6 pages, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages deep, you can see these are all unique people living in these neighborhoods. Residents means how many people have set their home addresses here. So it's not just one person living here that have bought up all the properties. There are 34 unique people that are living here, and these should all definitely be on your watch list. I mean, it's hard. You can't obviously invest in all of these, and there's pages of these. Oh my god. Actually, this is surprising me a little bit, but that's cool that Upland's got such unique, diverse communities. They're all over the place. If you want to go on the next up and coming, I would check the floor prices for almost all of these. Maybe somewhere like Queens, Jamaica, that's 72. That's getting up there. So if I were to pick one on this list, it might be Bel Air is very expensive, so definitely not Bel Air. Outer Sunset, San Francisco, I think is still pretty expensive as well. So I would find the cheapest one on the list here and try to buy up as many as possible. Now, naturally with this many home addresses, it might not be that easy. Easier said than done. Sherwood Forest is in Detroit. I thought this was the San Francisco one. Damn. 63. Anyways, yeah, I would check the floor prices of these and see which one seems like the best investment for you, but it's a great place to find the next up and coming district. Portage Park is leading the way, and I'm not sure anyone's going to pass them, unless of course there is a district with way more properties that more people can set as their home address. It's one of the cheapest to get into, I believe. So actually joining up in Portage Park honestly might not be the worst idea either, but this is just a great tool to be able to find which node you want to live in or invest in. That's all for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.